Skatosis episode 87. Welcome back, everybody, to another fun-filled episode of Skatosis. I'm your host, Drew Domkis.
And I'm Christian Hosoi.
What's up, Christian? Should I call you Christ?
How dare you? My name is Aaron Monty.
And Skatosis is basically, it's an obsession. It's a documentary of our progression. It's all sorts of things. It's a podcast about skateboarding.
It's a podcast about skateboarding.
I'm almost 50 years old. Aaron's almost 30.
How dare you?
Oh, hey, that's reality.
I don't want to live in that reality.
What'd you just turn?
27.
27. And I'm about to turn 47.
Mm-hmm.
So we're both close to that.
We're close.
Yeah,
We're
we can
close.
round up at this point.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And so that's what we're all about. We skateboard a lot.
We skateboard a lot.
We talk a lot about skateboarding.
Yeah.
And
To the point of annoyance.
we do annoy a lot of people. My wife is kind of bummed out about
this before.
there you go.
Bugging me.
Yeah. My wife is happy to like split for the hour that we sit here and talk.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
like, I'm out of here. Later.
She just said to me, I'm done talking about
I'm
skateboarding.
done. Yeah, she's like, I've taught you enough tricks, Aaron. I'm out of here.
No, I still need to learn the invert.
So not only do we talk about skateboarding, but man, I've been skateboarding a lot.
Mm-hmm.
More than usual, especially this time of year,
Yeah.
because I've got another local barn burner. He's kind of taken your place in a way.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyone that's close kind of took my... I mean, I had the prime state for a long time.
You did. You were right there.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not that close, but he does come here often, and he's really excited. So our buddy Trayton has been skateboarding a lot, and I think I've probably mentioned him already. But he has been here, like, I would have to say 4 times this week.
Wow.
Yeah. And every time I'm supposed to keep it mellow because I just
You say that.
because
He even says that.
I know, because I keep getting dinged up in certain ways. I'm just trying stuff and I'm trying to keep it mellow, but then I start, I go for new things and I don't know. I just keep at some point I'll slip out.
And this is why I said in the group chat, I'm like, you're probably going to skate because you're going to want to try something new.
Always. So that's always the case, is that I end up getting hurt when I don't want to get hurt. And so I've literally got a swell bow. I'm always looking at rips in his elbow and saying, damn, dude, that sucks. And then I'm like, holy crap, dude, I've got an elbow like rips.
That's me now.
That's me. It's me.
Dude,
But,
that water-filled balloon on your elbow is pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I've got a really weird looking elbow right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally filled with fluid.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to get it like sucked out.
Ew.
I'm not sure, dude. I don't know. I know
Stick
a couple
a straw
people that
in
would be
there.
happy to do it for me, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't know. But it doesn't help when I keep falling on it.
Yes.
So I've got a bad elbow. I've still got bruises on both hips. I hit my ribs the other day pretty good. Kind of tweaked my knee. But dude, what does that mean? Let's go to Cream City.
Let's get it. Let's get up 8 in the
Let's
morning.
get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep learning all kinds of new tricks with Trayton, because I think maybe I didn't realize it at the time, but I might have to change some of my packaging on my bags and like the boards and stuff, because I need to add some letters, because this should be Old Dude Skate Coach.
That's what it stands for. You abbreviated it
That's
already.
it. It never says company. It's Coach.
Coach.
Yeah. Or com.
We're
right?
it works every
Either way,
way.
yeah. So
it's an acronym for
so
three
I've been
things.
teaching Trayton, and man, he's got a bag of tricks all of a sudden.
And how old is Trayton?
It's his birthday coming up, and he just turned, I believe it's 37.
37.
Yeah.
And has never skated before in his life.
No, he's like motorcycles and I think possibly snowboard. I got to confirm with him that maybe he's ridden one before, but I don't think he's ever done like half pipe or skate park. I don't.
Yeah, what he's doing now.
I don't think so. I'll have to get him on the record as to his history of skateboarding.
Episode 99.
Something, yeah. If anybody cares, I care. I
I
want to know.
Yeah.
Because he's progressing pretty quick. Because in this short amount of time, the last month, you're going to see on Sunday next week, because we're having a little skate party for him.
Is his birthday on Sunday?
No, I think I forget the exact date. I'll have to look it up. but I'm terrible with birth dates.
Mm-hmm.
But he's now got like not only is he doing rock and rolls and rock to fakies, he is now doing full on stand up 50/50s.
Mm-hmm.
Not on the full size, but a lot of the stuff is still on the mini. But every now and then he'll bring it up to the bigger ramp. Mm-hmm. He can do rock and rolls up top now.
He can do feebles,
but he's doing feeble stalls. He did a feeble grind.
Mm-hmm.
But now his latest one, he's coming back in fakie. And he's doing the 180 rock, and then he coming back in fakie,
like a half cab. Is it half cab?
I don't think you. I guess.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the trick. It's a fakie rock and roll, fakie 180
yeah, but the
rock.
other fakie backside, because the other way is what we've been trying now.
Yeah, but you'd be calling that front side. Because, I don't know.
Fakie front
I guess
side.
it's a half cab, however you want to call it.
Yeah,
that's the direction.
Yeah,
but so down below on the mini one, he can go all the way to fake. He'll rock and then come out roll. The full 360 out of it. But up top, he's gone the 180. He'll go up, do the 180, and then come back in fakie. So he's done that up top a few times. So I mean,
does that one still sketch you out?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not so much anymore. I don't usually come in fakie. I like to spin all the way around. So while he was learning that and I'm teaching him that, I was like, well, because I can do it easily, especially on the mini. I'm like, well, let me try it front side. So I come in and I'm front side 180 and front side rock and roll out of it, and I got a bunch of them down below. I haven't done it yet up top, but then I got it today a bunch of times. Or at least,
you didn't get it up top. I got that up top
totally.
For sure.
Yeah, but you had an interesting variation today on that where it's like it's fakie 180 rock but staple gun and then back in fakie. That looks really cool. I like that a lot.
That one seems way easier than the other one. Took me a while to go all the way around to front side.
Right.
But yeah, that's a cool. I never thought to go that way.
No, that looks really cool. But the thing about Trayton is that he's got these stand up 50s, backside 50/50s, and you are just now getting them. So it's taking you a while.
It's taken me.
He's
long?
He's a good student. You're just taking a while.
Does he have front side 50s? Because I have both now.
I know. Your front sides have always been on lock.
Yeah, the front sides always.
I've just been trying to get you to learn the back sides.
Yeah, and I finally did. I mean,
I know you got them. You're getting them definitely for sure.
If we look back at episode 1 through 10, it's probably every episode is today. You're doing backside.
Yeah, you're
50s.
Gonna try them again.
Yeah.
You're gonna try them again.
I can almost guarantee if we go back, there was one episode where I said like I'm spending the whole
day. Yeah, and then you tried a couple of times.
I did 2, and I was like,
done.
I'm gonna try frontside 50.
Shove out.
Yeah, that one I know I got.
Oh man. So yeah, so I learned that new trick, and I've been doing frontside feebles a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
backside feebles are my favorite trick.
Yeah,
now.
You got those now, pretty solid. I've been coming in fakie and spinning around a front feeble and coming back. That's pretty cool. And then I even come back fakie, spin around a front feeble, then spin to rock, and then come in fakie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got.
You're going every variation of Smith feeble.
Trying them all, man. Just trying to get it all. So today we went to Cream City this morning.
Yes.
On top of all the skateboarding I've been doing all week.
Old dude skate day. Right?
And they call it something different, but it was like the old dudes usually like gang up in the morning. Maybe the wife and kids are at church. They get to go spend the day at the bowl.
Brunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was a lot of the older dudes there today, and but man, I don't know. We spent a lot of time on their mini.
Yeah, the mini,
and so I've been really trying to lock in frontside feeble to tail. I'm sorry, not feeble. Frontside no.
You should go feeble to tail.
No comply to tail slide. I've been trying that a lot lately, and I've got it on lock to just go to tail, but I haven't really done a successful slide. I don't feel like I've had a really good slide here in the barn.
Really pushed it, yeah.
Until today now on that mini, I don't know if it's just because their coping is bigger or what the deal is because it's smaller. Whatever the case, dude, I slid a whole bunch of them today. Made me feel
5-0
comfortable.
and tail.
5-0. And then I was grabbing it like D-Vargs.
Yeah.
A bunch of times.
You went... No, I guess you went left hand, right?
Yeah.
Almost like a crail?
I grabbed the note. No, crail would be the other. So I grabbed it with my leading hand.
You're right.
Yeah.
Me doing left would be crail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have a good one of you sliding across, grabbing that nose,
dude,
going to tail.
Yeah, man. I got a bunch of good clips there today, but that's a fun trick to now have some variations in because it's like I'm coming up, no comply to tail slide or to 5-0 frontside 5-0, grabbing the nose, pulling it back to tail, and sliding even more. But there's a few where I slid like a comfortable foot. It felt fun.
Felt really good.
Yeah.
You tried one off the wall.
I was trying to Sebo Walker off the wall, like seeing if it would flip around and land on the coping magically. But dude, some of those guys have that magical flick in the foot. I don't get that. It's just like bing. Or it's a zillion tries and we just see the one.
Yeah.
You know.
Even to get that one though.
I seen him in person though, and it does not take him long to like go over a curb and have it be a no comply kickflip.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you call it just would flip.
I think it's no comply kickflip.
You're not really kicking
no comply
it. You're not kick flipping it, but it's flipping.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. They look awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a bunch of those. I seen him do it at Cream in front of me.
Not over the curb. Did he do one of those where he slides against the wall? I don't remember if he did or not.
I don't know.
Very rad trick.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. There was a couple other things I was doing today. I know that were like just usually not like in my wheelhouse.
You were running out to that tail on that spine.
That wasn't that I never thought of doing because so you always go for that spine of the wedge and you launch off and you kick the board and then you catch it or you try to jump on it.
I'm trying to do that trick every park this year.
That's
such a fun trick.
It is a fun one. The wedge, dude.
I don't even know what you call that.
I hopped up that wedge like it was nothing today.
I know, first try.
That was really cool. I got that one. That's fun.
What would you even call that?
Yours?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's like you jump. It's like ride the whip over the wedge.
Yeah.
Ride the wedge.
No, not that. The Wally?
Yeah.
That's like a wall. No. Where you like kick the board and then land back on it.
Yeah, I don't know what you call it. But you did that too. The wedge, you did that at the Surf and Bird shop.
Yeah, I did that Surf and Bird into my kicker.
Here. Today you were alling up it. Yeah. What?
That kicker broke.
Which one?
Noah broke that kicker. I've had that since the day I started skating.
Your kicker?
My black one.
What? It's broken?
You can still skate it, but Noah cracked the middle. He tried, in that back window at Surf?
Yeah.
He tried the tail drop in.
Oh, down in it, yeah.
And he's like, I cracked it. I'm like, dude, it never cracks. You can do whatever you want. Set it.
Yeah.
Took it home that night.
and
I'm like, fuck, dude, it's cracked.
Damn.
I've had that for 14 years.
Oh my gosh.
And it's every winter, that's the spot.
So, but it's still usable?
It's still usable. Yeah. It's not like terrible, but it's
falling
there's
apart.
It's like a shitty Walmart kicker.
Yeah, but you have fun with it though.
Yeah. That's where I learned a lot of that front 50. Or
I still haven't really launched off it. It's never really out. I seen it in your back seat, but I never really see it.
It's in my back seat all the time now. I go to Surf and they're like, "Did you bring this?" I'm like, "Dude, it's somebody." Even I think Jake was like, "Dude, it's in the back seat. It's always in the back seat. You never know when you're gonna need it.
You never know.
When Gons carries around that wooden kicker to hit rails.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know, dude. Mm-hmm. Dude, that'd be sick. Okay.
So the trick we're talking about though is you jumping off the board.
Yes.
And it going either up the wedge or up the spine.
Yes.
And it launches in the air. And hopefully you just jump on the board. But you have also caught it and flipped it and caught it and jumped on it and caught it. Done different things where you've grabbed it.
Different variations.
Lots of variations.
Yeah.
So you're trying that a bunch today.
And
then I was like, let me try it.
Yeah, you went right in. I thought you almost had it right away.
I think I landed on a couple of them. They were kind of sloppy, but I launched it and I just jumped on the board.
Oh, you definitely landed on a couple.
I jumped on a couple. And I was like, this is kind of cool. But then I noticed that as it kept popping up, it kept landing up on the coping.
Up on the spine.
I'm on the side, but it kept landing on the coping. And I'm like, what the hell, of the spine? So that's when I just was like, I'll just follow it. So I jumped, I threw it, I popped it, but I'm up on the spine also, and it just was like, it landed right.
You could do.
That's why I just jumped on the board.
Blunts.
On the spine. I can't get out of a blunt on the transition.
Yeah, but you could
I could get into it. Totally. I think I could get into it.
Like,
then I can maybe pop to 5-0 or pop to something.
Can you go blunt to rock?
Yeah, I've done. Yeah,
I'll
try it, dude. I'm good. Believe me, I'm gonna try it for sure because I'm just stepping out and walking into these things. It's kind of fun. So I walked. I go towards the spine. I walk out of it. I push the board. It flies up, and then I just jump up as it's going to tail or to blunt.
Took a few steps and jumped up.
Yeah, as it's going, I just jump right into it and rolled right out the spine. That was cool.
Super chill.
Yeah, you got a few clips of that. I didn't get it on my camera, so.
Oh, the edit will be up.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
You gonna put it some music that's gonna get blanked out right away?
Hopefully not. Yeah. Hopefully I fly under the radar.
Just don't even put music. I want to hear the skating.
I know. Who
cares about the music?
Well, the thing with Cream City is you're not gonna hear the music playing there is gonna almost outweigh the skating. What I have been doing a lot though is either I guess put a song in, but put more of the skating,
the volume.
the background
sure.
comparative to the music.
Sure.
It all depends. Sometimes I mute all the clips.
I think none of it matters.
None of it well, this is
Except
like
to me.
This is like the living room.
It's just what I want to
not
see.
having not having that basketball hoop in there. It matters
right.
to Joe.
Right.
This matters to me. Who's the one that's gonna watch my clips?
Me.
Yeah.
No, me.
Oh, you. Well, yeah, because you're in them.
Clips. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If I'm not in them, skip.
Didn't you send me a message the other day that was like, I could watch myself nonstop?
Yeah, I did. I think I could watch me all day.
Yeah. Well, that was. That was that one where you went.
That was a good one.
Backsmith, back feeble.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good one because you got a good angle. Yeah.
I didn't get.
You got a better angle than I did.
The good one you got of me.
Oh,
that half cap feeble. Of course.
But yeah, that front Smith to front feeble. That was a fun one.
Is that what it was? I always think it's back.
No, I was going front side, front Smith, front feeble. But then, because backside Smith to back feeble is easy for me to just do if I'm going to pivot. That's way easier. So the front side is trickier. But today, you threw one out for me to do front feeble, back feeble. And I did it, dude.
I knew.
It felt weird because coming up front feeble is a little tricky stance, but then to pop it to back feeble was kind of cool.
Do you think back feeble to front feeble would be easier?
No, that would be that would be harder for me, I think, to go that. But I mean, I would give it a try. Of course, this is on a 2-foot mini ramp. This isn't anything big, but still, dude, it's fun, man.
That one's so fun because you can just go crazy with it.
I wish though that it had better headspace. It's just you have to duck the whole time.
I think we
you're
both
just
hit our
squatting.
head.
I definitely hit my head, but not major. But it's just I wish there was more headspace.
That'd be so fun then.
Yeah,
it's like that one in
it's like I should just build one in my barn.
Oh my god, we should build one here.
Dude. That would be awesome.
Dude, that'd be sick if we could just go outside and skate.
Man, dare to dream.
The dream.
We were just thinking. I was trying to figure out our friend anniversary because it's there's been a lot of skateboarding between us here at this place, and it's coming on 5 years.
5 years in August.
It's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, it's a long time, dude.
I know, man.
That's like half a decade.
It is half a decade. Pretty wild.
That was supposed to be a joke, but I fell into that. That is half a decade.
It is half a decade.
I wanted to say half a century or something, and I was waiting for you to respond. No, it's not.
No, you're just spitting facts.
Facts,
nonstop facts. But yeah, so there's just been a lot of skateboarding going on. So I've got a whole nother stuff. I like the full blown edits I've just been putting out on Facebook with the podcast over it because anybody can just sit there and watch it. It's kind of cool, I think. But so there's lots of us in the mini.
Do you think some people get scared of a 45-minute YouTube clip?
Maybe. I don't care. I mean, I post it. I don't get a lot of YouTube views, but I just put it all out there. That's whatever. I'm one of those guys that feels like if you want to promote a brand or you're just trying to promote your thing or whatever, you just create content. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the secret formula is.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
But I just put a lot of stuff out there to show.
How did it work for Braille House? Is that what they're?
Yeah, Braille Institute. Braille skateboarding.
Okay.
Their main filmer just left. I don't know if you pay attention to their feed at all.
Every once in a while,
Lance.
I watch those clips. They do keep in a lot, but it's always they're building something crazy. Or sometimes
no. They get them sent. It's people send them crazy stuff typically. It's if you build.
Oh no, not that. Not like the board. They're building they're putting a rail on top of a box on top.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
And one or two times, I think they were skating with Josh Oakes.
I think so. There's a few pros that'll go through there. Chris Chan will go through. I think even Jason Park will go through.
Because he's on 3 Block, and I think that's somebody through that.
That's a testament to YouTube, that whole situation right there, because they've got a huge following, and their whole main thing seems to be they had a niche for teaching, tricks and bringing kids into skateboarding, and it kind of veered off into a few other different things. But I watched this video, and apparently the guy's starting to do what do you call it? It had a name. It was like a park in your neighborhood or something like that. They're trying to get more skate parks going.
That's cool.
Good for them. Totally. I wish them all luck. The one guy split. I don't know what the deal if there's an underlying story behind it all.
I think I did see something about that. Do you ever follow Manny Santiago's YouTube page?
I think I've seen a few. I'm not sure I actually subscribe to it.
Because he's been skating with his YouTube skater.
Has he?
And
because he's at Woodward a lot, isn't he?
They are. Yeah, he is at Woodward. but they jumped the LA River. Did you see that?
Oh, I saw some sort of clip for it. I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, they like did a kicker and they ollied the LA River.
Nice.
And then I guess there was one where they went back because they got like so many views that they went back to try to kickflip it. And the water started like rising, and they're like,
"That place is nasty."
Yeah, that place. Yeah,
it's just like LA runoff.
Looks gnarly.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that water.
Yeah.
That Chris Chen, didn't he board slide? They put a rail over that.
Yeah,
whole
they
thing.
put a rail. Yeah,
it's probably the same spot.
Gross.
Yeah, he fell in there a lot.
Yeah,
but he got it, and then he nose crooked it. He did all kinds of stuff on it.
The nose crook is insane.
Yeah, it's a long rail just to get that on dry land.
I think honestly, if I would have came away with a board slide over that, I'd be so thrilled.
Right?
I'd be like, I went the whole way.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, when we were leaving Cream, they were trying the flat bar. They were trying to do front board the whole thing.
Really?
That was
those
pretty
two
gnarly.
guys. I mean, it kind of ended up with just the four of us in that whole room. I wish I was feeling better.
And then when we were leaving, nobody was in there.
I know. Those guys left at the same time.
Yeah,
I know.
I can't remember.
I wish I was feeling better, but it was like I had already been done for the day. And
I just focused my board.
And I smacked my knee with my pad off. And so I'm like hating it, thinking, and this place is empty. What is going on here?
We're leaving. That's happened a few times recently.
I know. There's certain times where it's empty.
That never happened to me as a kid. Maybe I just saw it as like...
Even the bowl, everything was just... There was two kids up in the little mini at the end, and then there was the four of us in the rest of the park. It's pretty cool.
I don't know that guy. I think that guy's name is like...
Which one?
His Instagram. The guy that was... Well, they were both killing it.
That was killing it?
Yeah, the guy that was killing it.
Killer. His name's Killer.
He was hitting that hip a lot.
Yeah, they both were.
Yeah.
Both of those. Which one are you talking about? They were both good.
I guess
guy
he's
with the
like
beard?
taller.
The guy with the beard?
No, the other dude.
Okay, there you go.
I don't actually know his
They're
name.
both
though.
really good, though.
Yeah.
All right, well, it doesn't matter.
That guy's
we don't
really
know the name.
gnarly.
Both
EA
of you dudes,
Skate, I think
I'm sure you're listening to this. You're both rippers.
Yeah, dude. I'm way too like happy about him ripping. He was like totally turned off to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, dude, I'm just trying to
shut
skate.
Up.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm even doing that good. Stop.
No, yeah, the other guy, I was like, dude,
he's
you're
like,
ripping.
I
He's like, I suck. I'm like, not even, dude.
Well, probably because he knows he can do better, and whatever his basic stuff is just blowing us away.
Yeah.
But,
That's like,
he
didn't
probably
knows talk about that?
He probably knows when the park's empty, and that's why they come there then.
True.
And then he's like, oh, Aaron's here again? He's going to high-five me every time.
He's going to scream at every
I'm just warming
clip.
up, Aaron. Stop.
Dude, other people have gotten mad about it. I love it all too much.
Too much.
Just a nose wheelie, and I'm like, yes, dude.
We need an intervention with you.
Oh, man.
But
I can't watch. That's the problem. I get way too stoked.
It's called Skatosis.
It's called...
You have it. Bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just going to tell people now. When I ruin clips, I'll be like, look, dude, it's an actual disease.
Right. So now that you've seen, okay, so now let's venture off. Let's segue off into real skateboarding. That's not us. All skateboarding that's not us.
This is fake skateboarding that we participate in.
One of the clips that I had posted to the Barn Burner crew over here is that first look of the Thrasher mag with Jason Jesse on the cover. Now you've got to see that issue that they're looking at.
I have it in my hand right now.
Congratulations to Jason Jesse for making the cover. I didn't realize he'd never gotten one before.
Yeah,
I kind of just thought it was a given that all the dudes that I love have had a cover.
I thought he just... Was he on... Somebody... I thought it was somebody on 9 Club.
What?
I heard some... I thought it was him, maybe it was somebody else saying that, like, he's never gotten one.
A Grasso.
Was Grasso talking about him? Or
No,
was Grasso...
himself. He's never gotten one.
And Grasso was on the 9 Club.
Yes. That's who you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, this is another skater, but I would have thought that he would have had one at some point. Mm-hmm. But man, good for him, dude. And fakie fast plant
on this thing,
dude, or fast plant to fakie on a vert ramp, wearing pads on the cover of Thrasher, dude.
Very, very rad.
I love his style. Mm-hmm. I love his, not just his skateboarding style, but just like his whole cholo look. I mean, he grew up in that whole vibe, and he still rocks that whole thing.
I'm surprised he doesn't have the hat.
He's always got the hat over the beanie.
Yeah, over the beanie.
But what's funny is that he reminds me a lot of our buddy Chris. That's just like his personality and just like his OCD, and it's just the way he talks, and he's just like he's constantly busy, crafty dude. Like, I don't know if you've seen many interviews with him. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
But like a sweetheart, it seems. Like everything's just like really from the heart. And I mean, it just like, it seems like a really great guy.
Yeah.
So he just really reminds me of a friend of ours.
Yeah, he always does wear the beanie with the hat.
But the photos in his interview are so gnarly. The way that he does those inverts over the channel, he flies over. That's like a Lance Mountain invert.
Yeah, that's dude. So even just a regular invert, I think I'm gonna break my arm.
Dude, to fly over the channel and then catch
it, air out and catch yourself.
So crazy.
It's all momentum, right?
Yeah, and he's got a wicked frontside ollie. But
I haven't been able to flip through the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of interviews with the whole thing on Cater. I have not read it yet. I've just kind of done a first look, so I haven't really,
It is the interview issue.
Exactly. There's a lot of interviews.
Alyssa Steamer?
Yeah, Alyssa Steamer. So she did the first look, and it was cute watching her and her. I don't know if they're married, but her wife, girlfriend, in bed, and she's reading. She can't read without glasses, and with drinking coffee. It was just. It was a really cool episode. She still rips.
She's playing this old lady.
But apparently they're buddies, so that was why they had them do the first look, because he mentions them, and it's like a friendship, and so he thanks them in it, and that was just another cute part. But dude, the best was at the very, very end.
Yeah, where they gave it to him.
Yeah, and he's just stoked. He's like, bullshit.
Yeah.
He's like, you serious? He's like, no way.
Do you think anyone has ever done this as a joke?
Oh, I'm sure. That would suck, though.
That would
be the worst prank.
Are you kidding? Prank. No, we are kidding.
That would be the worst prank. But like, I wish that the video was like another minute or two of him. Like, it went to black right away, and like you hear him talking. Yeah, can we
have that video, Thrasher?
Yeah, dude, that was it was
just him breaking down.
Dude,
and crying.
It was just like I got. It's like you get welled up with emotion for him. I was like, dude, that's awesome.
Honestly, though, every time I listen to NPR, I almost cry.
Yeah,
it's NPR, so close.
The commercials.
Dude, it's bad. No, there's they have like stories of like people's stories and like life experiences.
Are you talking like This American Life with like
No, isn't that like
that's on NPR? Well, it depends on what NPR.
Isn't that like old stories though?
They're still cranking them out, dude. They put a lot of work into them.
No. Isn't it like it's not about like things in the past? It's like people's lives now.
I don't know. I mean, it's anything. I mean, they have a theme.
That could be it. There's
This
been
American
some
Life.
stories
The guy's got a lisp. What's his name? I can't think of his name. The main host.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you listen to like Democracy Now! And stuff like that?
No, I don't think so. Is that on?
You don't know the show that you listen to on NPR? NPR is a station.
Yeah. No, I'm always like flipping in between, but I always seem to land on NPR, and like almost every
you're
time.
You're probably jumping right into an episode of This American Life.
Probably,
more than likely.
And then I have to stop. I've multiple times. I've stopped in the driveway at home and stayed in the car. They like say that on the ad. They're like stories that'll make you stay in. I do it. I'm funny. Like, I need to hear this.
That's funny. Well, there you go. Get their podcast app, and you can keep it in your ear and keep it.
I don't know. I don't listen.
I don't know why you don't.
I don't know. I've been on that.
I've been trying to convince you to be a podcast consumer ever since we've been podcasting.
It's great.
I know.
But I've been on one show for like weeks. It's a very good show.
Yeah.
It's just like two comedians.
The same episode, or you're just going through all their shows?
Yeah, just going through all of them.
Sure.
That's what I've been.
That's what happened with us. Like all of a sudden, people, 10 years in would find out about the Dawn and Drew show, and they'd go back and try to find the beginning, and it's like thousands shows.
I mean, you want to like search and like see where it started.
See what's going on. Yeah. Oh, some of it's not relevant, but a lot of it is like,
Yeah, but I mean, this show, I think so. It's called If I Were You, and they just like give advice out.
Shout out.
Shout out. Podcast to podcast. You guys are killing it. So these two comedians are on College Humor. They're doing this now, and they're like doing a podcast company.
Do they skate?
They don't skate.
What are you doing?
They're funny though, so they're cool.
All right.
But the things that people write in are the most ridiculous things I've ever unimaginable.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend listening to them.
Nice.
It's a lot of like relationship advice. And it's almost always like...
Do you think they actually get them written in, or do they just make them all up?
I don't think you could make these up. They're so crazy. Like, it has to happen in real life.
Somebody made it up.
Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's like somebody's, like, cheating on somebody, and they're like, should I continue to stay with them and just allow them to cheat? And it's like, come on.
Man, so tell me, where did you first find this other thing called Slides and Grinds?
I don't know. I think it was.
You're the
just
first
YouTube.
one that showed me it. And it's like it's in Brazil, so it's all Portuguese, no subtitles. So you got to you just got to deal with it. But it's a game of skate on a ledge, and it's these Brazilian. It's a box. It's a ledge.
Yep.
And these dudes stomp on this thing. Like they go so fast. It's like it's in their breeding. They go to school, and you learn how to nollie 2 feet up.
You know how to. SSBSTS.
Yeah, in reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the names are crazy. Some of them are crazy. A pivot is like a 5-0 grind going backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they say 5-0 if you're going forward. But if you're going fakie, they call it a pivot.
I like that it's grind and slides and you get different letters. And I like
I like the show for sure.
I like that you get 2 tries and then 3 at the end.
They got a little different format.
Yeah.
Which is cool. That ATV is a little different. You get like no extra tries. So they're blasting through the different ones.
Yeah.
So I like all the different variations.
Was there a no ATV I missed?
Not yet. On the 10th. What's today's date?
No, I think I did miss one.
Well, we can look. Well, yeah, we can look afterwards. But so these guys, but it was like Luan Oliveira and Thiago Lemos are in the mix, and they're like the 2 Brazilians that we all know.
And I thought, honestly, when I started this, because I think the first one was it Thiago? The first one I sent you?
No, I don't think it was anybody that we knew.
They 2 people I didn't know, and I'm like, just amazing.
Yeah. And so I started watching. I subscribed to their channel, so that I start to see them all come in. Then I see an episode with Luan. I'm like, what? An episode with Thiago,
flipping out of everything
crazy. Then I'm like, oh, Luan, they got those guys kill it. But like, there's dudes better than them. It's crazy.
Well, so Luan and Thiago made it to the final 4.
Yeah, somehow
the finals
they got choked out at the end. Like somehow
we thought it was going to be them the whole time.
It should have been, just because that's who I think, because we're familiar with them. That's the thing. If you're in Brazil, maybe Luan and Thiago are sellouts or go to the States and do street league. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know Brazil hardcore.
Maybe
I'm saying that mentality. If you grew up in Brazil, Sao Paulo, whatever, and that's your whole scene, and you've got the best of the best that you think who are literally the best, it might be a whole different vibe.
It might
when
be
you get them in a contest. You're like, whatever, those dudes sponsored. Like let's go kick their ass.
Yeah, I mean they were. I think there was an energy towards the underdogs. Towards well,
the thing is that all those other guys might not be underdogs in Brazil,
right? But I think it seemed the energy from the show and the people getting excited about it. Yeah. It seemed like Luan and Thiago were sort of the favorites. Were the ones that were
maybe so.
So the Final Fours happen.
Yeah, they all they have the interviews afterwards, and they talk a lot, but it's like in Portuguese. So it's like I can pick up a word here and there. It sounds a little like Spanish, but not enough to know what's happening.
Right.
But yeah, so they end up getting 3rd and 4th, and so they battle each other. Luan gets it, but dude, those were battles. And then
got kickflip, back lip on a box
like this
every time.
100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And dude, every time, the one that we remembered both was that front Smith where he popped out. He could have gone to another ledge.
A slap in the face.
He could have gone to another ledge up.
He didn't need to pop that high.
It was so good, but a lot of his tricks, that's how he does them.
Yeah, when you're that good that you can it's style on top of style.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like I'm doing the trick and then I'm gonna
and then I'm gonna wow you.
Yeah, really show you I can.
It's
skate.
like that Bauer bank with that front Smith 540 out.
Yes,
come on.
But didn't Luan did a 540?
Did he do 540?
He does.
It was probably 540 flip.
Tail slide 540.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, he's got that. So he's got
there.
Yeah. But so the guys the guys that win that go first and second, second place gets skunked. How do you get skunked?
How do you get that? How do you
beat either Luan or Thiago? I'm not sure which one his match was, but that doesn't compute. How does that work? Just the guy.
I think it was the guy who beat Luan.
So the thing is that the guy that won knew the other guy's weak points.
Yes.
He just knew those guys must play a lot, and he just got them every time, and they didn't even have a chance. Boom, skunked.
He knew. I mean, he played strategically.
It was like the shortest round.
Yeah.
Skunked. Because for the first and second.
I can't believe and the ones with Luan, those battles were so good.
Yeah.
And those other guys were miraculously landing those flip outs.
Another maybe silver lining in this whole thing is that I totally forgot about the 3rd place match. And then I was like, oh, they do get to go against head to head, So we got to see them. We got, instead of first and second, we did get to see them because it could have been Thiago out and it could have been like Luan or one of those other dudes. But we did get to see Luan and Thiago battle.
True.
So that was
or it
cool.
could have just been the finals.
But maybe not. I'm just saying, the fact that they did hit each other head to head was pretty cool. We got, there is a match that we can always see, which is cool because everything is so fast.
Did you see the mano a mano list is out?
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. It's a lot of the same people.
That's cool though. I mean, that's a fun looking ramp, and There's a lot of cool tricks going down. It's a different format.
That's just gonna give us more ideas.
It's just more stuff, totally. Because the barracks is one thing, and it's like there's so many now different variations. I like that.
The Battle of the Barracks now is way beyond my level of skating. The stuff they're doing on flat ground,
and it takes a long time.
Yeah,
they stretch that out.
Do we still have all the push parts out? Is that just like not happening?
I don't know. Did we miss one?
I think it's not. There might still be one. There's like 4 parts that never came out.
I'm still waiting on the King of the Road date.
Yes.
I don't know when that is.
Yes, I want that too. Yeah. It's not enough for us. There's so much content.
Did you watch this one here from Paul Luke Ronchetti, Vert Rider?
Paul Luke, yes, I did.
Did you notice inside that part, because I sent it to Rich, that the new vert ramp is in there?
No,
from Louisville. Because
you sent it to me and said it's in there.
You didn't recognize it?
No, I didn't even.
I'll have to, if you. I'll try.
Can you see the rest of the park?
Or is it's in the background. Yeah, you can see it in the background. I recognized it. I was like, oh, that's
the ramp.
Yeah, Louisville. It's Louisville. I think it's how they sound. I think they say it with like a mouthful. Louisville.
With like bourbon in their mouth.
Yeah, I think so.
That's where right? Bourbon or
whiskey?
Whiskey.
Bourbon? Something whiskey. I would like to drink some whiskey.
I would not.
All right, there's another preteen on the loose.
On the loose.
Did you watch Logan Frank?
Logan?
I don't know what that weird. I got a weird
buzz.
Do you hear that? That static? I'm not sure. It's not just my headphones. Then it's probably recording.
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
It's this Firewire connection. I'll have to reboot next time, but I don't want to stop this beautiful podcast.
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
so deep.
Yeah, if that's bothering you, sorry. But Logan Frank, dude.
I did see that.
Did you see that kid? Little Ripper, blonde hair with a hat. I think he's skating with Brighton Zoiner.
Might need to watch that again. Dude, I don't know if I saw
another little kid ripping up bowls and like all over the place. Just another little kid killing it. Like the next 5 years, the next 20 years, we have so much with Cater growing up. All these kids that are just killing it. There's going to be so much skateboarding. Like I'll be an old man in my rocking chair.
Yeah, but this is just
my ramp.
Just the new generation.
It's the next generation, dude. I love the next generation.
Yeah. Now we're deep enough in it that we know the old and now the new crop.
Yeah, because there's already been an like T-Funk or like Kern Caples, Scheckler. All those were all the little Groms for a long time. Sean White. Now it's like these guys are the next batch, dude, and they're so much better than they were then. Like, so crazy. The skill level it's stepped up so crazy.
For
this little kid riding all this stuff, no pads, riding deep ass bowls, backsmithing over the box like nothing. I mean, this guy's got some cool tricks.
I almost never want to get into bowls.
I got to show you this kid after this.
Okay,
it's really good. And I posted this. Remember, I don't know if you recognized 3 years ago that
I recognized that sweater.
We did this 3 years ago.
Yeah, that ramp outside.
Yeah. So man, there's just been. Dude, did you watch the My War from Pedro Delfino?
Yes,
what
dude.
The hell, dude?
That thing.
So
is
I remember
fucked.
seeing that cover, but I never really thought of the approach or the exit ever.
Well, I remember the cover. I remember seeing like where he started,
and he didn't even go to shoot the cover. He was just going because he wanted that trick.
Yeah, he wanted to get that board slide.
Yeah, that
was just a playground.
Because we're talking about covers with Jason and stuff. It's like this guy.
That was last month.
Is it right here? Hang on. I have a few Thrashers right here. Oh, right there,
dude.
Here. Look at that.
Yeah, see, I noticed
How do you get that to that? It's just crazy.
So you saw the My War.
Yes.
He uses somebody else's board and the trucks are too tight.
Come on. The one that he makes is with somebody else's board.
Is that?
That's gnarly.
It's a make. It's a make, hands down. I'm not taking anything away from him. But he must have felt...
What do you mean?
The actual make.
Right.
Because you have to stop so abruptly.
I thought at one point he was gonna hit the bottom and ollie over that.
Yes.
But he landed and power slid into that and rode out.
And then he wiped out down the hill, which is sick.
Yeah. But yeah, the fact that he broke his board and then did it on another board, like that's crazy.
And the fact that he came in at an angle.
Yeah. That makes it that just makes it gnarlier.
Yes.
That it's not even his board.
Yeah, he was not.
And then he landed.
That's not his setup. But and the spills,
it's
actually
such a great
got away
photo,
with.
Man.
Yeah, that's a terrific cover.
So, and I think he only went out with one friend. So the one friend must have set up a bunch of different cameras for video
Was there two different angles? I thought it was all one angle.
Was it? I thought there was. Well, so he at least had his camera set up on a tripod, and he was filming video. You know, he at least was doing double duty.
Yes.
To get a cover and the clip, that's gnarly.
That's very. Yeah. And to get my.
This wasn't like a team effort. This except for two. You know what I mean? It wasn't like
he's just going out skating.
Yeah.
Very, very rad.
So rad.
Those spills down that.
Oh my gosh, dude! It looked like he was
so good though. He just slid down.
But some of them were like mega impact into his legs.
Yeah, he dropped from the top. Yes.
Yeah, and he fell off the side a couple times. But a few of those where he was just riding his belly. But there was a few where he just like slid down, but like he hit his legs really hard.
Yeah, the impact was.
Yeah,
an amazing cover. Yes.
Speaking of impact and being brutal, Jordan Hoffert. You have to look at this ETN. Secondary it's a little behind the scenes where they talk to everybody about their trick, but dude, there's like Jordan Hoffert is showing some of his injuries and how they're just looking like my swellbow. His entire arms and hands swollen.
I thought I sent you that picture of him on his Instagram.
That was just a photo.
I thought his arm was broken.
It looked like it
looks broken.
It's crazy. The bruises, they stop too. It's like farmer tan.
Yeah, it's like a farmer tan of bruises.
Because it's just where he was rolling.
Arm and hand,
his legs,
the whole thing.
Dude, that was so crazy,
dude.
So it's a 17-minute edit. You should see. So you got homework.
I think I missed an ATV. I cannot stop thinking.
Okay, well you got homework to do when we're done here.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that was crazy. But okay, as crazy as it is, I got two more things to talk about.
Okay,
102 skateboard tricks by this dude, Ryan Lay. What?
He's drinking water and using an inhaler while he's like...
He took 2 sips in that whole time.
Yeah.
But he tried also, not only were they 102 tricks in a row, he tried not to duplicate the trick on the obstacle. So if
is that what it was? Not on the obstacle?
Not on the obstacle. A couple times it was like he did the same tricks, but maybe 4 different times.
Sure.
Because it was a rail, a ledge... And then there was the mani pad to rail. So some of it might be the same. Like if he did a 5-0, he might have then done a mani 5-0. That's different.
Right.
So he jumbled it up and he tried to not do the same trick twice.
Right. What a weird park, by the way.
100. Yeah, it is weird. But dude, this guy owned it.
102 tricks.
102 in a row.
Remember when I tried 50 shove?
Yeah.
And I got to 25?
Yes.
That was the same trick over and over.
Yeah. And this guy, there was hardly a fumble.
No,
everything was clean.
He has all of those tricks.
Didn't matter. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the new guy. He's on Welcome. Is that right?
Damn. Is that the new? I'm getting Ryan Townley.
Oh, who's this then?
That's the new pro. Ryan Lay is on Welcome, but he was.
He's not a noob. Pro. He's a CCS pro.
Yeah, but he turned pro for Welcome a long time ago.
Okay. Dude.
I think he had another clip that went out today where he
impressive.
nollie flips like a school stage, and it's like, it's like those big stairs and then little stairs next to it, and I think it was, so he nollie flipped, I think the small stairs were like 15 or something, so he went down the big, it's big.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just impressive, and it was for his 30th birthday. That's what it was all about.
Yeah,
he turning 30,
impressive.
I'm going to do 102, because they say people see him all the time knock out 40, 50 tricks in a row. That's just his gig. That's how he warms up. That's how he skates. So he's like, I could do 100. He 102. Did. 102.
He can do above what he...
That's crazy. Yeah. And then this other thing, dude, Ivan Montiero, the Barracks with their must be nice. Now they've got a where'd this guy come from?
Yeah,
clip.
Where'd this guy come from? So
dude,
this is
like, seems to be like his first major part. I mean, it's not, it might as well be a part.
Yeah, or he had
this guy, he won Phoenix Am.
Yes, just
maybe he's filmed his own stuff. I've never heard of this guy before. I don't know if anybody's really, really heard of this guy. Obviously, the Barracks haven't heard of this guy.
Yeah.
8 minutes at the Barracks by yourself?
Of just out of control tricks.
Switch, regular. I mean, it's another one of those guys where you might as well not say switch. Like, this is regular, and this is goofy, and it's front side and it's backside of goofy regular, because I couldn't tell. Dude, everything this guy did looked so good. Because all of a sudden he would start pushing switch. I'm like, wait a second. Is that switch? I forget which way he rides. And then you'd see him.
Switch?
He would push switch into a nose stall, which became the tail stall. But it looked like so fluid. I couldn't. It was so hard to tell. God.
Can you tell him what boarded? I don't know what board company's
not. I couldn't tell. But dude, that guy was
he's
so
be
good.
Calls now.
I mean, that's why he killed that contest. If the guy can just cruise a park like that,
yeah,
and to have the barracks just let you be by yourself for a while.
We watched a little of it, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. Wasn't he the one that was going 270 board to 270 out?
Yeah, I think so. Over the car? Yeah, I think so. Like it was nothing too. Yeah, I mean, it was obvious why he won.
Yes.
But when I saw this, I didn't realize the same guy. And then afterwards, the description said that. Mm-hmm. But I was like, this guy.
And then you were like, obviously,
so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he ever fell ever.
That was They just let it run.
Bazillion tricks, all different.
Now do you think he can film another Must Be Nice, where it's just nonstop?
Him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh yeah.
You were filming? Hang on. Let me turn it up a notch.
That was all new stuff I was trying.
I actually ride the other way.
I don't know. There's gotta be be skaters that go there and struggle though.
He rides goofy, right?
Uh-huh.
He's like, no, I ride regular. So my goofy is switch. You know what I mean?
What?
He's a goofy rider, right? So when he rides the switch, you can see what switch. But in reality, now that he knows the camera's on, in actuality, he rides regular.
So he's just gonna switch it up.
No. In general, I ride regular. Just never mind.
I'm so lost on that one.
Whatever you do, switch, right? You ride goofy. But then it turns out you're just so good that actually you ride regular. You're just learning to ride goofy switch. Never mind.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Let's get out of here. It's time to go. 46, you're fried. It's time to go.
I'm fried. At 46
Somebody
minutes
out
is
there
when I'm
understands
done.
what I'm saying. Somebody does.
At 46 minutes, I'm done.
It's like I'm going to try to pretend I'm skating like you now. I'm so good.
Like that one guy who can skate bowls and...
Exactly.
Yes.
Ambidextrous. The GOAT, they call him. Leon. The guy at Venice you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get out.
They call him the GOAT?
Yeah, that's his account. Scapegoat.
But isn't GOAT...
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all... Yeah.
Or it's meat. Or farm animal.
What? Meat?
If people eat goats.
Oh, or it's meat. I thought meat was an acronym.
I'm out of here.
Is mac and cheese an acronym?
I love you. Get out of here.
Out.
Skatosis.
Old Dude Skate Co.